Wednesday, 29th of November, nearly the end of the month, and it's cold here, very cold. I've just had a shower, so it's time to get on with a decent shave. So, in homage to my good friend Jeff Smith, who very kindly allowed me to have this wonderful Ariana and Evans Kaizen. This is a very sweet, very unusually sweet, and I find quite pleasant, really. Soaps to me are not the most important part of shaving, as you guys probably know by now. Look at all this. It all needs barely to be removed. So yes, Ariana and Evans Kaizen. A little bit of a quick rub on. Don't know why I'm bothering, because I'm going to very soon use the brush. My normal brush, which is of course the synthetic. We don't use animal products because, I don't know, just like synthetics. Anyway, today's shave, I'm going to use 3 razors, but what I'm trying to do is one more last test on size of razor versus edge of razor. So I've got 3 different sizes and 3 different edges. So it'll be interesting to see which one wins today. The biggest, which is an 8/8. I actually spent a little bit of time yesterday evening, not re-honing it, but I just decided it needed a refresh. So I gave it 140 laps on my rather expensive, rather large black Arkansas. But this time I thinned down the oil so that honing it probably was a little bit more efficient. I actually put a little bit of white spirit with the oil, so it was very much lower viscosity. Anyway, this looks quite a nice lather. It's got a very sweet smell to it. Anyway, whatever. As I say, it's not my expertise. If I have any at all, it's in steel. Let's try what these fellas are like. Just add a little bit more water. Can I have a quick shout out to my good friends? I just mentioned Jeff Smith, who is a recent convert to straight razors and has made an amazing comeback by discovering that good strops are the answer. So he's got 2 or 3 nice razors now, a couple of good strops, and he is advancing. Anyway, also of course a big shout out to Bill M, who used a wonderful expression which I wasn't familiar with, which is to do with when you're honing a razor and you want to alter the edge angle. Anyway, obviously long haul tanker Leon, who is an inspiration and is an absolute expert, and as I say, his travels are wondrous all over America and Canada, and hails from Texas. So, right, that's me pretty much organised. Dry the fingers, whatever you do. Don't try to shave with a straight razor with fingers covered in soap. You're going to have a horrible accident. Let me just show you what I'm up to today. This is the biggest of the razors. This is a Dorko. It's a Dorko number 40. And this one is a big old blade. That's a true 8/8. So that one we'll try first. It's a very beautiful item, but it's quite a late razor. I would say 1970s, maybe 1980s. It's got a few little minor little things, which probably means it's not up to the same quality as an early Dorko. Yep. Even on the first stroke. That's very good. Yeah, I have to say, the black arc edge, it's a lot of work, but the results are spectacular. Yeah. Just listen to that. That's about, I don't know, 3.5 days stubble. Like it wasn't there. In fact, with a straight razor, I hope I'm not preaching to the converted, you really hardly need any effort. I gave this a very good stropping, so it's behaving itself. Well, that is your black Arkansas edge. Remarkable, very, very nice. So what I'm going to now do, and this, as I say, is a size test as well. So this is your 8/8 blade, which is the largest of the commonly commercial blades. You have to go larger, you normally have to go to a custom blade. Anyway, let's now try a very rare item. This is a 6/8. Well, actually, it's an odd size. It's slightly over 5/8 and it's not quite 6/8. But more to the point, it's a very early razor. It's the Tiger brand. That's the earliest of the Pumas. Puma of Germany makes wonderful consistent steel. But it's got the Tiger stamped on the tang, and it's got Lotte Jung and Company, Solingen, Germany, with serifs on the letters, so we know it's early. This one is on a 20K. Let's see now how that performs. Yeah, 20 kgs are very nice. Yeah. No complaints there. A little bit hesitant on the lower neck hair, because I've allowed those to grow. But basically very sound. Yeah. I've got to say, it's a sharper edge. It just feels a little bit over sharp. This is early steel. About 1925. I would say, so far, just on feel, I've got to give it to the big boy. But let's lather up again, and this time I'm going to try my other very small Puma, really small. It's the Tiger brand again, very early. You can pretty much rely on Puma steel, but whether the earliest is better, I really don't know. Anyway, let's just show you this little fellow. Dry the fingers. And that Diddy, that is a 4/8, and that's about the smallest you want to shave with normally. But again, it's Tiger, and that's early. Steel wise, felt brilliant when stropping it. The hanging hair tested a treat. But it is very small, and therefore it feels a little tiny bit unforgiving, because small blades don't flex. Well, this one doesn't. Yeah, there's very little flex in this blade. Although it's a hollow grind, quite a decent hollow grind, I think it's quite stiff. So, get some residual stubble removed here. Yeah, but it does its job. No problem at all. Absolutely none. Until you shave with all these different shapes of blade, you can't really tell where you are. I mean, perhaps your preference would be for a 4/8. It's the steel that counts. And your practice and your persistence. This is a lovely little blade. Would I choose it as an everyday razor? Oh, depends what you get used to. I'm spoiled for choice. You've got great control over it. I would say the design is superb. I'm being slow and gentle because I'm rather enjoying it. And changing from one size blade to another in the middle of a shave, gotta be a little bit cautious. No, it's good. Yep, that passes. So, we have the exquisite sharpness which you associate with high grit synthetics. 20K Gunkomyu Suhiru, a very good company. The Gunkomyu, if that's the right pronunciation, is for the 20K. A lot of people shy away from 20K. It's probably unnecessary, but if you want a real mirror edge as a comparison to the hazy edge that you get with a natural, this has got a nice hazy edge. So here we are, back with the big Dorko, Mr. Hazy Edge. Although, I've got to say, a black surgical Arkansas stone is such a fine stone. You have to call it, obviously, a natural edge, but it's still got a very high shine to it. But under the old lens, under a microscope, you can see that there are residual, one or two residual scratch marks from when the bevel was set. But the rest of it is a lovely hazy, just slightly hazy finish, which is the mark of a natural stone. Anyway, for those who already know this, I'm sorry to keep wittering on, but there might be a few newbies who wonder what the hell this is all about. So here we are, this is the 8.8. Cat's calling again. No, this wins. This is a very, very, very good edge. That was my soap falling into the sink. Excuse me 1 second. Pussy, what do you want? I'll let you out in a minute. Yeah, I will. Do forgive me. This isn't even my cat. Cats like me, they come in and make friends, and on a stay of the night, oh, this is a good edge. Oh my goodness me. This is where we're always stuck. Is this the edge or is this the steel? I'm inclined to believe it's the edge. All three razors are top end German razors, different periods obviously, but I think I'm becoming a little bit converted. Yeah, the winner today, without a shadow of a doubt, is a black Arkansas edge, surgical black, on this very fine 8.8 razor. And for handling, I prefer bigger. Oh, that is really good. So there you have it, chaps. Oh, I can't get enough of this edge. If you are exquisitely sharp, very, very easy to undertake, go for a high grit synthetic, ending up possibly with 20 K if you want. But as far as shavability goes. If you've got the time to work on the edge, I'll put in about 200 laps. You're not going to beat this. My next experiments will be rather exciting. I'm going commie. I've just bought some Russian razors and we'll see how Russian razors behave with different edges on them. And that should be real good because I've never had a Russian razor. I've got 3 on the way now and 2 more from America. That's superb. Anyway, chaps, I'm not going to hold you in suspense. Give me a few days and I'll come back with commie razors and see how they perform. In the meantime, if you want quality, get yourself a Dorko. Anyway, chaps, I'm going to call that a day. I've got a cat which is crying to be let out. I don't particularly want it cracking behind my TV, which is what cats like to do. Right, chaps, that's going to do me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for any new subscribers. I'll bring you more exciting tests very soon. I'm off now. Bye for now. Bye.